Whereas safe, stable, and affordable housing is a fundamental necessity for individuals and families and provides the foundation of health, economic stability, and community well-being. And whereas San Luis Obispo County, like many communities across California, faces a significant housing affordability crisis, with rising costs placing home ownership and rental housing out of reach for many residents, including low-income families, seniors, veterans, essential workers. And whereas, according to data provided by the U.S. Census, 66% of very low and low-income households and 37% of all households in San Luis Obispo County experience housing insecurity, highlighting the urgent need for affordable housing solutions. And whereas the County of San Luis Obispo is committed to expanding access to affordable housing and recognizes that a diverse range of housing options is necessary to meet the needs of residents across all income levels. And whereas investments in affordable housing development, preservation, and supportive services play a crucial role in reducing homelessness, strengthening local economies, and fostering inclusive communities. And whereas no one jurisdiction can solve the housing and affordability challenges alone. And whereas between 2020 and 2023, the County Board of Supervisors, City Councils, SLOCOG, and other partners worked collaboratively to develop the Regional Compact, regionally aligned housing elements, and the Housing and Infrastructure Regional Framework, putting into action a united framework to unlock the region's potential to develop an adequate supply of housing and resilient infrastructure that supports economic prosperity. And whereas the county's Department of Social Services Homeless Division and the Department of Planning and Building work collaboratively with local governments, nonprofit organizations, and community partners to support the creation and preservation of affordable housing opportunities. And whereas Affordable Housing Month provides an opportunity to raise awareness of the housing challenges faced by many in our community and to promote policies and initiatives that expand access to safe and affordable housing for all residents. Now, therefore, be it resolved and ordered that the Board of Supervisors of the County of San Luis Obispo, State of California, does hereby proclaim May as Affordable Housing Month in San Luis Obispo County and encourages all residents to support efforts that increase access to affordable housing and enhance housing stability within our communities.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Chairwoman and members of the board. My name is Linda Belch, Deputy Director of Adult and Homeless Services. Thank you so much for proclaiming May as Affordable Housing Month in San Luis Obispo County and for your continued leadership and support of this important issue. Within our incredible community, housing costs are a barrier for many. Over 65% of low and very low income households are cost burdened by their rents or mortgages, meaning they pay more than 30% of their gross income on housing related costs. 37% of all households in San Luis Obispo County are cost burdened. These statistics are not just numbers. These are our neighbors who work in healthcare, agriculture, and our service industries. These are our seniors and our veterans. While we have made progress with the County of San Luis Obispo supporting the creation of over 1,300 housing units in the past decade, there is still much work to be done to develop housing opportunities that are accessible for all. But this month is about more than just the numbers, the projects, the dollars, or the data. This month, it's about the people. With the help of our community partners, we are highlighting how lives have been transformed for the individuals and families that found stability, safety, and hope through affordable housing. By sharing stories directly from community members, many of whom who have overcome great challenges, we highlight the impact of local housing investments as part of developing a thriving community. As we like to say, investing in housing is investing in people. And with that, I'd like to share a short video with the board and community that helps to share some of these stories. Thank you.
San Luis Obispo County, a place of breathtaking beauty, thriving communities, and a high cost of living. Finding affordable housing is more than a challenge. It's an obstacle to living and working here. There is hope. Local organizations and city and county officials are working on solutions.
So we have 9 single-family units, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a beautiful little backyard for each of them with a community space that features one of our playhouses. So we provide home ownership opportunities to locals in San Luis Obispo County. They're all so hardworking families. They put their sweat, love, tears, joy into every moment of their lives.
They're coming from all sorts of situations, but we've housed a number of families who've come from Echo or occasionally from their car.
I was all over the place because I'm a survivor of abuse, and I was in and out of shelters. Spent a lot of time at Echo. I came across Oak Park word of mouth, just being like, oh, affordable housing. It's really hard to find it. Since moving here, I have been able to really dive deeper into getting the healing that I need for like my mental health. I couldn't believe it when I was told how much my rent would be. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? I can afford to get my daughter some new shoes for school this semester. I'll take it.
But the difference it makes coming here and knowing that our families have affordable housing, it means that they can then put the money to other things like food.
Before, I would have to kind of help around. I had occasionally had to pay rent checks and stuff like that, and I think it's helped my stepdad since he mainly works, and I didn't have to pay anymore as we moved here, so it was cool.
So I literally came from like nothing, living in a surrounding area full of tents, full of addicts, and like the disease there was just everything and anything keeping me in it. And I want everybody to know it's possible to get out and get this. Well, it's beautiful. It's, it's more than I could ever ask for. You know, a long time coming.
We know investing in housing is investing in people, and together we can build a stronger community for all.
Okay, any other public comment on Housing Month, Affordable Housing Month? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the board. And Supervisor Pashong.
Yeah, I just want to thank you, everybody, for what they do. Just something that came from that video we just heard. Investing in housing is investing in people. We have great people in this community, so I appreciate all you do.
Supervisor Moreno.
Yes, ditto, and also investing in housing is investing in economic development and overall prosperity for our entire county, so thank you.
Absolutely. Supervisor Paulding.
Thank you. Just want to thank the Housing Authority of SLO, PASO Housing Authority, People's Self-Help Housing, the Housing Trust Fund, all those organizations working with our Homeless Services Division staff, working with our planning staff, is all kind of building towards something even bigger and better than where we have been in the past. And this resolution talks about our regional housing compact and the regional housing and infrastructure framework. We're moving the needle, and there's a lot of momentum, but we need to do more, and the work never stops. But thank you for all the people that are in the space. Thank you.
Supervisor Gibson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I echo my colleagues' comments, but in the end, I think we should take that as a challenge to this board to have the political will to do what's necessary to make this happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's great. I don't think we've ever celebrated this before. Yeah, so this is really good. It helps us recognize the importance and that we have so many partners and we are moving forward on many things. And I think that between our nonprofits on the homeless side, as well as the housing division, the housing nonprofits, and then our homeless division, and then with us in the economic development world, we're really starting to come together and make some things happen. But you're right, we definitely need to challenge ourselves. And we talk about the land that the schools have that is now available for teacher housing or otherwise. We talk about the excess land that we have at the county and the things that we can be doing. So these are conversations that we want to have that are going to lead to action to change people's lives. So thank you.